What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Dan Squidz. And ladies and gentlemen, we have finally done it. We've reached the top of the tower, the penultimate episode in this series, and the culmination of every moment thus far has led us to where we are right now. Ladies and gentlemen, I am of course talking about the infamous Stormy Ascent. Paradoxically, this level has been something we've been both dreading and looking forward to since the beginning of this series. So join me for what is no doubt going to be, at the very least, an entertaining ride. And for those who are unfamiliar or unaware, the level we're playing right now, Stormy Ascent, is the most difficult level ever created in Crash Bandicoot history. A level deemed so tough that it was removed by the developers in the original Crash Bandicoot, only added in the NSaneTrilogy Trilogy as a DLC. If you saw as we were loading into the level, the little message at the bottom, the little hint said, "Good luck, you're going to need it." And truer words have never been spoken as somebody who has attempted this level multiple times on the PlayStation, and yet to complete it. I can attest to the difficulty of this level. It's a level that gets progressively harder. It starts off, pretty simple, just kind of getting as we see here, a feel for the different obstacles, some of the timing that you need to develop throughout this level. But as the level continues, it gets progressively more difficult. So it's going to be a fun journey, guys. We've reached the first checkpoint in a relatively easy fashion, but like I said, how many lives we're going to lose on the journey, whether we're going to game over, I do not know. But let's give it a crack. It would be remiss of me also to not mention all the influx of new subscribers we've had over the last 24 hours. So if you're a new subscriber, welcome to the channel. It's really humbling for me to see how many people had watched my short about the Mr. Beast giveaway and how many people had offered their sympathies to what had happened and had actually gone out of the way to tag Mr. Beast. It means a lot. And, a metric that I have been using to kind of gauge my success here on YouTube is to imagine all the subscribers that I have in a room together. You may be thinking that's a little bit weird, but think of it this way, like we can often get lost in terms of numbers on a screen. But when we imagine that as actual people standing together, it becomes a little bit easier to quantify. So I remember when I got to 8 subscribers, telling my wife, imagine 8 people right now standing in this room who thought that it was worth their while to subscribe to me. And I was blown away at the thought of that. And now that number's at 300. So it's oh, damn, look at that. See, now I'm stuck and I'm going to die. See, this is just a little quick note here on the gaming. Sometimes you switch off a little bit, right? You get a little bit complacent and you need to have your focus switched on, because as soon as you switch off, you start to oh, okay, what's just happened? As I was saying, you start to make stupid mistakes. I've gone and just done one, but somehow, miraculously, I am still alive. So we're just gonna roll with it. But yeah, as I was saying, imagine 300 people in a room. It's incredible. It's like a small arena of people who have thought it was worth their while to subscribe to this channel. So your presence definitely doesn't go unnoticed. So we're thankful you're here. And if this is the first video you're watching on the channel, it's a good one to watch. But I do recommend going back and starting the series from the beginning, just so you can get, I don't know how I didn't get hit there, just so you can get a feel of what this series is about. I've actually got a playlist on my channel where every video in this Let's Play has been uploaded. So feel free to go back and watch. If not, like I said, this is a great video to join in. Oh, and there we go. First death. Oh, well, it was bound to happen sooner or later. Yeah, as we continue here, so you're already starting to see the level is picking up a little bit, but yeah, thanks for subscribing, guys. Hopefully you enjoy your time here. We're nearing the end of this series. I think after this level, it's going to be one more level left. We've got a level and then the final boss battle of Cortex. After that, again, I'm still undecided. Do I go back and complete the relics? Do I get 100%, or do we move on to Crash 2? If you guys have a suggestion on what to do after this Let's Play series has ended, please leave them in the comments. Now, this section I've always found so difficult to get the timing right. And as you get down the stairs, they get actually progressively quicker in terms of the rate of change. See, I've somehow made it unscathed through there. And the good news is I still have my ooga booga jump. Oh, okay, that was close. Yeah, this section here is a bit awkward in timing. I went too early, damn. But yeah, the short I created, I never intended it to get as many views as it did, but it's done surprisingly well. It's gotten thousands and thousands of views, which is actually awesome because that really does increase the chances of Mr. Beast seeing it, especially considering how many people have tagged him and shared the video with their friends and with Mr. Beast himself. So hopefully that keeps trending upwards. And, you know, I still haven't given up hope that he's going to see it. I've received, at this point, 0 response from his customer service team, which has been abysmal, right? Why have a customer service team? Your entire job is to deal with customer complaints, queries, and issues. But I've had 0 correspondence. I've sent so many emails, and I've given them enough time, so it's extremely frustrating. So this is like my last resort, and I haven't given up hope. Hopefully the video hasn't stopped growing. Hopefully we still get some attention on it as we enter into our first little bonus level, our embryo bonus level. So I have a feeling it's going to be quite difficult. Let's have a look here. I need to focus, so... Okay, how do I get these lives? Do I jump and spin? Is that what I need to do? Okay. Obviously not, that didn't work. What I'm thinking is then, I'm assuming then I jump to the TNT and then have to... Hold on, let me have a look. Yeah, okay, so there is a exclamation box under the TNT, so I'll jump here. When that's triggered, I have to jump quick and yes, land, awesome. Okay, from here, where do we go? Down onto that... Ooh, I don't know if I was supposed to land up here. Okay, so let's get back down. All right, this is a little bit confusing. Obviously, I want to get... Oh my gosh, and that box is broken. I literally won't be able to make that now. Oh well, that's a death. This level's, yeah, a little bit confusing. I think what I need to do is actually get up on those TNTs, clear the boxes at the top, and then come down. And hopefully that'll be all the boxes gotten without missing any. So let's try that again. So I'm going to trigger this, jump, spin, quick bounce. Let's not go too high, land on that. In fact, I want to get rid of this box here at the bottom because I don't want to be left guessing how many bounces I have on it later and just have it break and fall to my death. So let's get rid of that. Okay, so we've got to jump on this. From there, we're going to launch ourselves on top of the TNTs, bounce across the TNTs, get up on these boxes here, like so. Boom, boom. Spin this and jump. And that, hold on, is that 21 or? Cool, 22. There we go. Oh, and that was hard, but not as hard as I thought it was going to be. So that's our first bonus level done in this level. And the good thing is that gives us a checkpoint, which is awesome. So obviously, oh, actually there's a checkpoint here, so disregard what I've said. And I did just want to make a point here for some of the new subscribers. As you have probably gathered, I'm not a phenomenal gamer. In fact, you know, I don't know if I'd even consider myself a gamer. It's been a while since I've really, you know, spent a lot of time playing games. I'm kind of out of the loop, especially in terms of the new releases. But, you know, this channel isn't really about, you know, your phenomenal gaming, your speed running, or your tips and tricks on how to be a better gamer yourself. This is just a kind of an outlet, an avenue for me to talk and discuss things that are pertinent in my life, things that I think will be helpful to you as well. Damn, I misjudged that. So what you'll notice with the type of videos we do here, yes, there's going to be gameplay in the background, and yes, there'll be commentary on the gameplay, but often you'll find that I trail off and just go on these tangents where I talk about, you know, pressing things on my mind, things that I think are going to be beneficial to you guys to hear. Like I said, one of my main, not inspirations, but one of the people who I grew up watching on YouTube was a guy with a gaming channel called Woody's Gamertag. Some of you older folks may know who he is. And the reason I liked his channel was he wasn't a exceptional gamer. He was nothing special, but it was the almost fatherly advice he would give in his videos. And as a young man growing up, I took a lot of inspiration and a lot of good out of what he said. A lot of it helped shape some of my ideas. And a lot of really great advice was given over the years. So now that I'm a father myself, I'm a grown man, I'm 30 years old, I feel like I'm in a position with a bit of life experience to perhaps share some of that wisdom with some of you younger guys, and I think you can benefit from that. So yeah, I just did want to put that caveat out there to some of the new subscribers, just so you're not left bitterly disappointed with what you're seeing here. Although I will say, surprisingly, I've made it pretty far. In fact, this is the furthest I've ever gone in... oh, damn, that was poor. The timing's getting much harder. This is the furthest I've ever gone in Stormy Ascent. Although I am conscious of the fact I've only got 4 lives left. And if I had to guess, I'd say we're at that final stage of the level. But it's also a stage where I think the difficulty of the obstacles is going to increase in this final section, and the chances of me losing my life... Oh no, I'm going to miss that. Oh my gosh, I thought I was going to miss that. Fuck, look at this, man. Look at I got to land on it and then jump, and hopefully it goes in and back out before I fall. Yes, like that. Come on, jump. Oh my gosh, the room for error is so slim now. It's literally a game of millimeters. Like, even the movement pattern of these platforms is so confusing, the way they kind of just move in what appears to be a bit of a sporadic random pattern. All right, boom, boom. Oh no, he's flown away from me. See, this is what I'm talking about. Your timing has to be impeccable from the first jump, because you've got 3 horizontally moving birds. If your timing is off for one of them, then you're done, basically. That was pretty clean. All right, so the important thing for me here is to not rush and make silly mistakes, as is often my... Oh my gosh. I think you guys will notice a trend. Whenever I say my goal is not to do something, I inevitably go on and do it almost immediately. So it might be good for me to just shut up now. But if I game over, literally this close to the end, I think I'll be depressed, to put it lightly. Because as I said, this is the furthest I've gotten. My hands are very sweaty as well. All right, come on, let's go. Boom. No. Oh my gosh. Do I have 1 life left? Oh my gosh. And now there's this mental component where there's this fear of failing now, which is an aspect I didn't have earlier, that is potentially contributing to me being a little bit more cautious on the controls. And sometimes you need to be confident on the controls. You need to make a move and not second guess yourself, because that split second of second guessing can cause you to, oh my gosh, oh my God, how did I make that? That's crazy. That split second of second guessing can cause you to make it, bro. I'm actually freaking out. Oh my gosh, 0 lives. I'm not going to do this. 0 lives. How am I going to complete this? I cannot make a mistake now. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to wing it. I'm at that point now where I just feel like I've got nothing to lose. I'm going to wing it. And if I game over now, I'm going to call it quits for today. Honestly, I'm just so stressed out. All right, here we go. Come on. Oh. That is one of the most difficult ones to get. The timing on that is crazy. Like, you probably just saw that I barely made it. Oh my gosh, again. I think that was a poorly judged jump like the last one. I only luckily just made it. All right, when he goes, as he's flying away, I'm gonna go. Come on, you bastard. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I did it. Yes. Woohoo! Ladies and gentlemen, and are we going to get all the boxes? Yes, we are. 100% completion. We have done it. Stormy Ascent. The feat that I thought was, and thank goodness I made that last jump, the feat that I thought was nearly impossible. We have done it. The moment that we have all been waiting for in this series has led to a full completion of Stormy Ascent with the gem included. That was nerve-wracking. Like I said, if you could see my mouse and keyboard, it's covered in sweat. But we've done it. I'm gonna take a breather. I'm gonna relax. I've got to cool down now. That was very stressful. But thank you so much for joining me on this historic moment. And if you join me next time, it's going to be the last episode of this first Crash Bandicoot Let's Play. as we take on the Great Hall and then finally Neocortex. Thanks for watching, guys. It means a lot. We'll see you next time.